Alrighty everyone, we are back, and as I had stated in previous videos, new look for the room. I decided to go with this. There's gonna be more stuff up on the walls at some point. But for now, here we go. The audio, still working on it. Gonna get something to kind of cut down on the echo a little bit at some point. But anywhoozle. So, we're on our way to collect debts and whatnot, and we're gonna start inside the Bee and Barb. Here we go. Okay, here we go. There's Kirava right there. But first things first, I'm gonna talk to Talajay.
What do you want?
Let's chat. So, you might want to talk to some sense into Kirava.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold.
Really?
I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
That's a good idea. Help me convince her to pay, man.
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
All right.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Got a little insight into Kirava and her weakness.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first.
Well, let's chat.
You want something or not?
So are you ready to pay Brynjolf what you owe?
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
Well, maybe I should visit that farm in Morrowind.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them. Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
Okay. One down. Just a couple more to go.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Let's head back out to Riften. And we're gonna hit up the bunkhouse and the... what's the other place called? It's Helga's bunkhouse right there. I don't remember. No, Helga's bunkhouse is here. Like I said, we're gonna go to Helga's bunkhouse. All right, so she has a Lady Debella statue, which we are going to acquire and talk about tossing it down a drain or a well or something like that.
Please, don't take the statue. It's the only thing of value I have left.
Should I drop this statue down a well?
Not Lady Debella. No, please, I can't lose her. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
All right, one more down. Let's head back out. And now we're gonna go to, not Bee and Barb. Oh, I want to know the name before I get over here. But for tradition, boop. Pon prawn, duh. Close the door, open the door. All right, and here, we're gonna, a little smashy.
Please, I don't have anything to pay you with. Don't destroy my urn. Stop! That's priceless! If I had it, I'd pay. There's no need to do that.
Let's talk, Mr. Hand O' Honey.
Oh no. You're the one from Brynjolf's outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, got a message.
Oh, there's no need for that. I know why you're here. Tell Brynjolf not to worry about it anymore. Oh, and look, I even have the payment I owed. Here, take it.
Delish and a job well done. Let's head back. All right.
Welcome to Riften.
Back out in Riftonia, of course. Gonna jump down a little bit. And let's head back into Zaratway. Yeah, these guys, a little tough. Don't really want to mess with them. I ran past them to get to outside on the way.
Is someone there?
Nope. No one but us chickens.
guess I was just hearing things.
Yeah. Let's do a little bit of this.
What was that?
Someone there?
You're supposed to turn around and check it out. I'm intentionally missing these guys, by the way.
Is someone there?
Uh-oh.
Over here.
Oh, that hurt. Okay, running.
Fix you good.
Haha, fooled you. Okay, let's head back into the Ragged Flagon. Turn in this quest. Delish. Alright, Yulf. Bryn. Buddy, let's talk.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
So, here's what they owed us.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you
Indeed.
go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
Yeah, we don't want to dump bodies or anything, but here's some poison. So what's next?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
Okay, well, if there's more gold where that came from, then I am in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think
Is that because
you'll
we're
do more
Khajiit?
than just fit in around here.
Racist. Well, before we go, I have to ask.
What's on your mind?
Where it is, your outfit's not doing so well. True?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
So,
Yes.
you're Brynjolf's
Taking care of
protege,
business.
eh? Like much to me.
Oh, I got you like a fish. Okay. Anyway, let's follow Brynjolf. Instead of slicing and dicing all of the people. Alright. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yes. I like this. I'm going to take that torch. Because I would like to have it. Little coinage. Okay, not a badage. Alright, let's go into the cistern. Here we go. Can't enjoy my smoothie. Alright, Brynjolf. Walk a little faster, buddy. Come on, buddy, come on. Ooh, Skyrim be pretty. Oh. Alright. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Mercer.
Let's wait until Brynjolf's here before
Mercer.
we begin.
This is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. You play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. What we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal. Yes, I get you.
Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Goldenglow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work, so let him prove it. Goldenglow estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Nice.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me.
Alright, so how do I get my cut of the spoils?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place. and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
All right. So, tell me about this Goldenglow job, though.
Goldenglow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
So what's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients.
So, what should I do about Arengoth?
Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Okay. Okay.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
All right. So let's do this, that. Oh, all 3, same one time. Hey-oh. There we go. Okay. Head back this way into the Ragged Flag and get the armor. Talk to Dex and Delvin. Vex. Okay. I'm my cocaine. Buddy.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
What?
So, you're Brynjolf.
Suppose I could use some advice, though.
Don't look like
See,
much to me.
that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet.
Look around you. The Flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
So what's happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed. I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around out here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Okay.
What's the matter? Afraid of getting your hands dirty?
Shut up. Vex.
All eyes are on you, lad.
Lady.
Don't disappoint
Before
us.
we begin, I want to make 2 things perfectly clear. 1, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And 2, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
Sort of business.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Not a bad deal at all.
These jobs aren't gonna finish themselves, you know.
I know.
So you're the new recruit, huh?
Yes.
Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
¿Por qué, Maria?
Well, looks like you and I are gonna have... I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course.
Fair enough.
I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again. For a small fee.
Okay. Is there anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Noise.
All right, then.
Okay, so let us get equipado. Oh. Huh. I don't remember picking that up, but let's equip it. Okay, here we go. So, Thieves Guild armor. Carrying capacity increased by 20 points. Boo. Thieves Guild boots. Pickpocket success is 15% better. Boom. Lockpicking is 15% easier. Boom. Prices are 10%. Boom. So now we're gonna get a combo 20% on prices. And
All eyes are on you.
there we go.
Don't disappoint us.
That's some classic Malmers right there. Okay. No need to slam stuff. I'm gonna sell you
Welcome to the
something.
cozy if you're looking for extra work, trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay, well, let's do a little bit of selling. I'm gonna hold on to that, but that and that and that and that and that and that. Rings I'm gonna hold on to for... Actually, no, I'm not gonna enchant anything because we're pure assassin. that, and a little bit of that. Potions, let's get rid of all the magical ones. Don't need those. And yeah, get rid of that. That and that. Oh, that's useful. Excellent.
Until next time.
Indeed. All right. So now, let's head back to the cistern,
You better not make trouble.
and then out to Riften, and then to Goldenglow. All right, so I came outside to Riften, skipped over the cistern part. We were just there. I want to see if the loudest sound in Skyrim is still the loudest sound in Skyrim Special Edition. It's still pretty loud. All right, Thieves Guild discovered. That is a entrance for those of you who are not familiar with how the Thieves Guild works. So instead of having to go through the Ratway and deal with the guys down there, we can simply just come back to Riften, come right to here, just to show you kind of where it's at. I missed the mod that let me leave right there. Oof, look at that. Just a subtlety, a little bit of fog, kind of soften the edges, just like that. Yeah, you got the palace right here, and then this way, that little place with red banners, you can go back through there to the right and get to good old entrance, but you can also fast travel because it's a location. Huzzah! All right, so now have I leveled up? Nope. Okay, just a thought. Okay, let's head out. All right, now we're out here. We need to head in that direction. Hello, horse. In order to do so, we gotta get our hoof on. We got some fellow Khajiits. Hello, brethren.
Roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers. Bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off.
May your road lead you travel the roads of Skyrim. Many fine things are here for you, friend.
You got anything for sale?
One needs
No?
something?
Yes.
Khajiit has many wares if you have the coin. Okay, enough of that, but just slow down. Everyone, you're moving too fast. Girl, just look, the fog. Like, if a game can get this kind of just subtle fog or mist or what have you, looks good. Looks good. All right, I'm gonna get our sprint on past the Merry Fair, and then there is our target. But what kind of sneaky, thievy, assassin type character is going to go in there during the daytime. We're going to do a little bit of waiting. We're going to go, I'm thinking, about 8 hours. That should be good. Let's wait. Right, nighttime. I forgot how bright Skyrim nights are without mods. Still looks really good, though. Still looks good. All right. So I'm going to save burning and destroying the beehives for last. Ooh, Dragon Frey. Give me... And there's our, well, one way to get in. It's not the only way, though. You can go through the sewer, which will get you right there, but you have to go in another location. All right, let's go. I thought it moved more than that. Ooh, straight up, maybe? Oh. I let go. I let go. A push. All right, we are in. Optional, obtain the key to Arngoth's safe. And that key is upstairs. But since we're all sneaky sneaks, let's look around for some stuff to steal. I'm not too worried about making a whole lot of noise sneaking. There's not many guys in this immediate area. Yeah, see, that goes down to the basement where you get safe, and then that goes up to where the actual... What are... Oh, that goes outside. I forgot about that. Okay. Pop this open real quick. Oh. It's down lower. Right about here-ish. Boosh. A little level up. Okay, of course, stamina. Okay, still gotta work on that. I am thinking... This is kind of our wheelhouse we want to stay in. Let's go archery. There we go. There we go. Couple of chesties. All of that, please. Okay. Oh, potion. Almost forgot. Pickpocketing. Yes. Yes. All right, come back out. Now we're going to start getting to where the guys are right there. Just come right over this way. Oof. That sneak increase. Just come right around this way. Quite hastily. And then up here, let's go get that that key. Now the thing with getting the key is there's a guy who's kind of guarding it, and he's hiding behind a wall. So you think you're walking into an empty room and he's just there. And there's not really a way to really take it from him, or at least not that I'm aware of. Like you can't, like, you know, wall hacks and get it. It's not like that. Okay, book, nope. Just keep looking, let's just keep looking. That's worth it. You got the one guy right down there. We're just gonna go right past him. Okay, the guy's basically through here in that room, but there's a guy right here. Let's be very quiet. Oh, yeah. Just keep an eye on him. Keeping an eye. pick. A bush. He's basically, he's right there where that arrow is. So. Take a couple of things. Get a pickaxe. Let me actually favorite that. Just in case I stumble across some ores of whatnots. Okay. Got those favorited. Yeah, he's like right down there. I wish I could get up there because then it would just be easy street to straight up steal it from him. But we have permission to kill. That's the thing. So, just in case, I'm gonna give it a little quick save there. See? And you're detected by him. You can sort of, kind of work around. Stand still, of course. You're hidden. Queen Bee statue. Yep. It's one of the valuables for Delvin. But with the sneak being high enough, we can just kind of stand still in certain places and not be seen. Boosh, by the way. So I'm going to try to get the old pickpocket. Key holder, not there, so. Looking right at me, hello? Hello.
Worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get away with this, but I had little choice.
I'm gonna see if I can, I think I did this in another series. It's worth a shot. Seeing if I can jump up onto the cupboard. But it shoots out some of my beesh. And this bar and that corner kind of prevent you from really getting up there. Okay.
Worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get away with this, but I had little choice.
There we go. Use the drum to hide his vision. So, just throwing it out there. All right. Just sneak right past. Trying to remember if there's anything worthwhile in this door. Broken locks, of course. Push. Oh yeah. Hide helmet's worth taking. That's worth taking. There's a couple of ingredients. Give me that. Nope, nothing in the sack. Okay. All right, let's keep going. It's nice and easy. Nice and easy. Just kind of slightly faster pace. All right, come on over this way. No one there. We should be able to just go right through, right down this way, and right over this way. Right out the door, and then we're gonna head downstairs. Yes. Okay. Come on down. Watch for the guy that's on patrol. Yep, that guy. One that turned. A little bit of my smoothie. Alright, now he's walking away. More lock pickage. Boosh. Let's come on down this way and to the basement. Okay, basement. Just gonna come over this way a little bit. Open this up. Let me get to one of the trickier parts here in a little bit. There's actually some thighs over this way we can pick up. Some hides. And all that. Pelts. Yes. Okay. Be careful around the corner just to not trigger those guys. And then we got one guy here which we're gonna use that like distraction of the arrowage. We could set him on fire, but we're sneaky sneaks. We do better than that. We just need to make it right down there. We can't get too close because I think it gets a trigger. Okay. So this should be a good spot. Okay, that was too far. There we go. Go check it out, man. There you go.
Anybody there?
Turn around. Go check it out. There we go. Okay. Took a little longer than I wanted it to, but mission accomplished. Boosh with the key. All of that, please. One more chest. Boosh. Huh? And back out to the sewer. Okay, now that we're here, gotta watch out for skeevers and traps. So that's why I'm kind of angled down a little bit, just to keep my eyes focused on the floor. Oh, this looks good. We're gonna drop down like so. We should be able to just go right out this ladder. And then, here we go. Oh yeah, the beehives. Almost fast traveled out. Okay, so the beehives. I wish I had flaming arrows. Just shoot them all from a really, really long distance. But alas, oh. Forgot there's a guy at that door. We're gonna take my usual route. Just be back around this way and then kind of through the water. All right. Yeah, there. A lot of them. All right. So far, so good. Yes. And if we start to get seen, we just kind of hop in the water and swim over this way. All right, now we just gotta make our way over. Water time. Excellent. Stamina. Oosh. Sneak is looking good. Gonna start with the muffled movement because we're not really doing assassin missions just yet, but that's getting there. So, muffled movement for right now. Okay. Now, come around this way, get a little bit of that root. A little bit of this nern. And then a little bit. Over to the trees. Up the rocks. Past... Oh, I thought I saw something. Nope, nothing. No, like, dragonflies or anything like that. Ouch. Alright. A little bit of flour. Alright, so we just have to burn 3 hives. I've made the mistake plenty of times of burning all of them, but just to double check, just to show you. Ah, wrong thing. 3 hives. 3. But I want to hear one of my favorite sounds if it'll let me. No, damn. Okay. I didn't favor my torch. There we go. There we go. Alright, put that away. Put that away. Sneak off into the distance. Boosh. Oh, Mr. Fox makes his debut. Hello, aquatic fox. Just gonna make my way right here. Should be able to fast travel, believe. And back to the Thieves Guild. Yes, here we go. Back inside. Ragged Flagon, Cistern. Went through the little thing. There's pushed the little button on the little crypt, coffin, tomb, whatnot. Anywho, let's talk to Brynjolf.
Word on the street is Goldenglow's been hit. Good job, lad.
Yes, here's what was in the safe.
Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Goldenglow? What's that idiot thinking?
Right?
He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be?
I mean, I have an idea, but we don't. No idea.
Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name.
Alright. Will I come out of there alive?
If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business.
What does Maven want from me?
That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way.
Fair enough.
Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip, lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from.
Nice.
Until next we meet, lad.
Until next we meet, indeed. Dampen spirits, but before we do that, just to show people who are new to the channel or new to these videos, a little something about the Thieves Guild. There's an extra set of Thieves Guild armor just kind of laying around. So here's your bed. There's a hood. There's some gloves. There's some boots. But wait, there's more. Not back to the flagon. Where am I going? Going this way. Double barrel, that's right. Come over here to the lockpick and archery practice room. Hey-o. So you can practice your lockpicking, all of this. Good, good, good. Barrels, barrels, barrels. Places for archery and all that. But look up here. Thieves Guild armor. Thieves Guild boots.
Maven wants to
Thieves
see
Guild
you right
hood.
away. I
Thieves
suggest
Guild
you head
gloves.
right over.
Just a whole other set and then some. Advances in lockpicking. Why, I don't mind if I do. Alright.
Maven wants to see you right away. I suggest you head right over.
I suggest that I should. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head over to Maven, so I'll see you when we get there.